and it's time to talk about how you can gain financial freedom through technology. And I have guys in studio with me from Crypto Alliance Lifestyle who are going to break this down for us. I go by the name of Barry Moses, or It's Barry Moore on every social media platform, and it's Tuesday, Entrepreneurship Tuesday. We have to discuss matters legal, tenders, and matters money matters. All right, so 22160 is the SMS line. Start with YM254. Don't forget to leave your name and where you're watching us from. Keep your views, your comments, and your questions coming along. If you have any concerning this particular topic, cryptocurrency is becoming very popular, and they're here to break it down for us. Karibuni sana.
Asante.
You can introduce yourselves. We can start with the brother in the suit.
Yes, name I'm called Sir Eric W. Hissa. I've been in e-commerce for the last 5 years, and my work is just simple: to empower people about the power of technology, how you can utilize social media and make a living, how you can use social media and gain freedom, financial freedom. Such type of the what I teach people.
So you're
when
a
it
life
comes to
trainer?
e-commerce. Yes, lifestyle trainer.
All right, Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Welcome to Y in the Morning. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Joseph Ambura, all the way from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Do you have a mic, my brother?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been into e-commerce since 2012, I remember, and but back then, 2015, I started doing other things like learning how we can utilize blockchain technology, how we can use artificial intelligence, things like that. That is what I'm doing.
All right. So technology is the way for us.
Yeah.
Now in the 21st century, technology is the thing that is going to bring us financial freedom and save us from these from poverty as a continent.
Yeah.
As a continent, Africa in particular. So blockchain technology. This is something that people are talking about this, and I happen to follow the one. Mr. David Lee, economist, very known economist, and he's always been against cryptocurrency, and he's always saying this thing is some sort of bubble, and there's no future in cryptocurrency, and it doesn't match the qualities something needs to have to be considered a currency.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to say about this first?
Yeah, you know, when you talk about cryptocurrency, that is like 0.1% of blockchain technology. But the real thing we have to talk here is blockchain technology. And when it comes to transformation of this world, anytime it comes a new technology, there's some people who come and fight it. We remember back then we had no internet, we had no email, and post office were the one to do everything, sending information everywhere. But these days, today, we use email doing everything. But back then, they were fighting internet, fighting it badly. What about M-Pesa? When M-Pesa came, remember in Tanzania, banks were fighting M-Pesa, but now they're integrating with M-Pesa. So they don't understand this thing until they get enough information.
I like it how you've gone back into history, just to show people how people don't accept technology as soon as it comes along. So you think blockchain technology is the future, and blockchain technology is what cryptocurrency comes under.
Yes.
So you think blockchain technology is the future? You think in future we are going to be transacting using this currency?
Let me tell you one thing. The first thing is to forget about cryptocurrency. We want to focus with blockchain technology. With the blockchain technology, it has got 3 work: sending, receiving, and keeping or storing of data. So you can use blockchain technology maybe in sending money and receiving money and keeping money. You can use blockchain technology in receiving documents, any kind of document, health document, politics document, legal lawyers document, anything of value. You know, anything of value, you can use blockchain to send, receive, and keep. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's one of the small parts of blockchain. It's a transformation of money, fiat currency or national currency, into digital. Like the transformation of email to letter to email. Something like that. The moment you take Kenyan shilling 1,000 and you press it in M-Pesa, you have transformed from fiat currency to digital money. You have it in your phone. Mentally, you know that I've got money inside my phone. Even if you lose your phone, it is easy for you to get it. But when you lose the amount of money you have in your pocket, you want to get it.
You won't find
so
it,
the same to cryptocurrency and as a digital money. We have this Bitcoin, Ethereum, over 1,000 now. Now you need to have a digital wallet. We call it a blockchain wallet. The same like this, fiat wallet, where you put Kenya shillings and dollar. You need to have a PIN number for your wallet. Here I have my, how can I call this? This is my PIN number.
Yeah, that is your PIN. It's not safe.
Analog, not safe. You understand?
It's not safe.
So when I lose this with $1,000 and I lose this with $1,000, it is easier to get this.
Because you have a PIN, you have a password.
You have a PIN. Now I need to have backup of this.
I like how you compare. He compares a cryptocurrency to like the transformation from letter to email.
Yes.
This is the transformation from the banknote to a digital currency.
Let me give you another example. You know, right now we have this thing known as Uber. We have Taxify. And we have these local drivers. You know, that is another transformation. You choose to use a local driver taxi or you use a digital one. You know?
Yes.
That's the same thing. So it is a transformation in all.
I remember Uber was all, these guys were also fought when they were coming into the market. So it's not easy for people to accept or to adapt to technology.
Yes.
It needs some time.
Yeah.
All right. So blockchain technology. This is where we find this cryptocurrency. I'm sorry for focusing so much on cryptocurrency, but it's a topic of interest. People people are really interested in this, and people think there's a lot of money there because I hear the value of a Bitcoin has really gone up.
Yeah.
Are you willing to shed some light onto this?
Yes. For in the world of cryptocurrency, money is there. But before we talk about money, before we talk about everything and how to come into it in terms on it, there's something very important when it comes to the world of e-commerce. We call it e-commerce. There are only 3 things that you require in this field. Number 1, you require skills. Number 2, you require a mentor. Number 3, you require e-commerce platform. Where will you be working from? Though everything that comes new, people require skills, but our people are so much focusing on the money. Money is the end product or the end goal. But our people are so focused on the results.
Money. They
but they are not focused on the process.
They skip the process.
So for us, we are here for the process. We show people the process as they are wait for the results.
And we always need to respect the process. We need because that is how we are going to sustain this thing.
Exactly.
Anyway, all right. So e-commerce. Let's talk about e-commerce. Would you like break down this for us? What is e-commerce? E-commerce
is simple. It's just buying and selling of things online via internet. Buying and selling of things online via internet. That is the definition of the word e-commerce.
It could be goods, it could be services.
Anything. But you are using internet. That is one e-commerce.
All right.
Yes.
If maybe you guys have done some research, what is the percentage of transactions going on on the internet right now in the country? Is it a substantial amount of transactions?
Let us not talk about the country. Let us talk about the world. And to give you the figures in an easier way. Out of 10 richest people in the world, 7 are in e-commerce. That is.
All right. So that we have the
how you can base it.
So we have that is why we have this guy from China.
Jack Ma.
Yes. We have this guy Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the CEO of Amazon.
Yes. We have, don't forget the owner of Facebook.
That is e-commerce.
Number 4 now. Among the
Zuckerberg.
10 billionaires.
It is the youngest, richest billionaire.
So top 10 richest people, 7 are in e-commerce.
Yeah.
It's not oil anymore. No. Oil is not there. Alright, so we should be going for the oil world. We should be going into e-commerce.
Yes.
Alright, interesting. Gaming is another aspect that is really making money right now.
Yes.
People are making money off gaming.
Yes.
And there's so much money in gaming that also they get people who test the games and they make so much money off testing the games, the end product. So I can imagine how much money the designers get and the owners of the patent. Tell me, can you shed some more light into this?
Yeah, you know, I come to realize gaming there's money. Back then last year I was in Vietnam. a city known as Hochman City. I went for shopping, that shop known as Hugo. You see, I like polo. Yeah, so I went there to do shopping with my friends. Yeah,
my brother.
I went there to buy stuff with my friends. It costed us like $4,000. But the owner of the shop, he was busy like this. So I asked myself, how come this guy is busy playing? I don't know what is going on. I went and asked him, man, can't you concentrate with us? He told me, it's better I play game but than losing my time with you guys. You do your own shopping. Then for me, when I win this game, show me. He was playing a certain game known as cockfight. Cockfight is you take two chickens. One is black, one is red. The moment I win this game, I'll be getting $50,000 every month. And it made me feel small, like Peyton. The moment you win the game, you'll be making $50,000.
So there are platforms like these ones.
You know, it is Asian culture to play game. You know, so now we have bring together gaming industry.
So is this a form of gambling or what?
Yes, it's casino. There's a land-based casino. There's online casino. There's betting centers all over the world where people go and bet. You understand? So now, for us, what we have done with my business partners from Manila, Philippines, we have bring together the gaming industry with cryptocurrency. Instead of these people, when they win, they get paid by using Visa card, MasterCard, and bank transaction. They want to use cryptocurrency. The moment you win, maybe $10,000, they send you Bitcoin worth $10,000. You understand?
I get you, which is very interesting. Talking about this converting or going from being paid by Visa, MasterCard to being paid by the cryptocurrency. All right, the worry is that the cryptocurrency cannot be regulated. And you know, the system always wants to regulate the economy. And regulating the form of what is it called? The currency. Regulating the currency is very important in running an economy. Do you think they are going to allow this to happen?
They are going to allow it because I thank God for Kenya. You know, Kenya, when it comes to technology, we are so much ahead. ICT, we are so much ahead. And already in Kenya, there's a body being
just hold the mic steady, please.
Already in Kenya, we have a body in position that is working on this. So for that one, we don't have fear. For what we are waiting is from the government, from the word go.
All right.
We know this one is coming to pass.
But once, all right, once I have a, what did you call it again? The wallet? What is it?
Apollo.
Not the Polo, the other one.
Digital wallet.
The digital wallet.
Yes.
All right,
Blockchain
the digital wallet. Kerry cannot access my digital wallet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. How are you going to run a country without taxes?
No.
So for that one is simple. When you check on the country that are doing it, this is a format. Like a country like Kenya, we can have our own coin regulated by the government. So for us to use Bitcoin to do our activity here, we convert the coin into our own coin. So because this coin, the process is owned by the government. In terms of converting it to trade in business, the government can get its part.
All right, but this is going to lose, the cryptocurrency is going to lose its essence now, because I thought the essence of having this cryptocurrency was to have like a global currency.
Yes.
Where I don't have to have dollars when I'm in the US, I don't have to have pounds when I'm in the UK, and have shillings when I'm in Kenya.
Yes.
I just have a form of a currency that I can use to transact anywhere.
But with the same of the form of a currency, remember the economy need to grow. We need to pay the tax. That is our obligations. So with everything revolving of technology, technology is not come to change the laws. Technology is coming in to build, to withstand the laws.
All right.
So that one must be considered first before anything be implemented.
All right. So are we looking at a situation where we'll have the Kenyan cryptocurrency, we'll have Tanzanian cryptocurrency, we'll have Ugandan cryptocurrency? Because that is what I think the cryptocurrency was coming in to change.
The issue is not having Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, or whichever. The issue is when these things is brought into form, when the activities are being run, what the government was getting from fiat currency, can it get the same from this technology?
Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, yeah?
Yes, exactly. That is the way forward.
There's one bank in South Africa, FNB. I was there. FNB, they've come up with their own blockchain software, and they accept all the top 10 cryptocurrencies. You have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have Ripple, you have Neon, Cardano. You just send to their account, they load cash into your Visa card, but they take 15% from it. You understand? So there's a lot of software that have been developed.
So right now, as we speak, you can convert your cryptocurrency to
fiat currency.
To fiat currency.
Yes, you can do that.
As we speak.
As you speak now. And you can convert even your fiat currency to cryptocurrency.
All right.
Yes.
Powerful. Before we touch more on e-commerce,
yes.
I'm sorry for focusing so much on cryptocurrency, but there's another worry that comes with it. The dark web. The dark web. Have you guys heard of the dark web?
Yeah.
It's the www where a lot of dark stuff happens. And I hear cryptocurrency is the major form of transaction in the dark web. So there are fears that cryptocurrency is going to promote probably violence and buying and selling of illegal goods and services. What do you guys have to say about it?
Before the born of cryptocurrency, the dark web were there. It was there. What are they were using back then? That is a question I can ask you. Before cryptocurrency, the dark web was there.
Was already there.
What were they using back then?
So it's not cryptocurrency's fault.
No, it's not cryptocurrency.
All right, that's a good one. All right, so back to e-commerce now.
Yes.
Traveling is another aspect that is heavily in e-commerce currently as we speak. And yes, you can tell us more about this.
Yeah, you know, per day there's over 5,000 flights on air.
Over 5,000 flights.
Yeah, that is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And most people, they travel for shopping. You know, so you know, when it comes to traveling industry, there's a lot of money to make. So we advise this young generation, instead of wasting time on selfie and you know, commenting on Facebook, they can use this kind of industry, traveling with internet. They start marketing what we have in East Africa. We have Mount Kenya. We have a lot of stuff here. You start marketing it online on your Facebook.
You have the white rhinos as well.
You attract people from outside. You bring them here. They travel from where they are. They come. You take them through this country. You get money from them. Simple like that. So they can use traveling industry. They connect it with internet as e-commerce things. You know, like last 5 years ago, I got guests from Tallinn, Estonia. They want to visit Old Donyo Lengai in Tanzania. Simple like that. And I made $1,000 in a single day. For me, what I did, I bring them and I connect them to the tour guide company, a local tour guide company. The tour guide company, the one took them to the forest. I remain on town. Simple like that. But Facebook is something that I use to connect the industry, traveling industry, with
All right, a very huge percentage of flights are booked online nowadays as well. So this is a very big industry. Traveling and e-commerce go hand in hand because it's very convenient as it now. All right, in Kenya currently the main form of transport is matatu.
Yes.
Do you think the future of matatu is in e-commerce as well? Is there a place that they're going to merge?
Yes, there's a place they're going to match because when you see Uber, when you see Taxify.
We didn't see that coming, by the way.
But time is now because they say that
just hold the mic steady.
When they say when the technology when technology comes, we either have two things to do, either to repel it or to impress it, and impressing is easier than repelling it. So it's going to catch up
because it's going to make our lives easier.
Exactly.
All right, so the future is in e-commerce for traveling. So we, as a youth out there, it's only right that you find a way that you can tap into this.
Can tap into it. And when you talk about e-commerce, it's only about traveling. E-commerce is huge.
Yes, because I think we have covered a couple of aspects from gaming to traveling to that blockchain technology that I'm learning about today, thanks to you guys. And we have touched on cryptocurrency as well. And the list goes on and on and on.
And there's also another very powerful aspect. About now companies that have services, they are looking for customers. The youth also can tap in that media, connecting the customers with the company or company with the customers. That's one we call online work.
All right, how do you think this can be done? Through social media or creating a website from scratch?
This one can be done through social media. Like for me, my phone here, my Facebook account, my Instagram account, give me an average of 300 to 500,000 every single month. No page, just Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. Those are the things I use to do the connection, because the connection is simple. The companies need the customers. The customers need the product, so I connect these two together.
There's always
and
that
get the
need.
commission. So the best thing now for you to tap in this place, you require someone to coach you, you require someone to mentor you, you require honest people who will show you everything step by step.
Because there'll always be the need for that link between the customer
and
the service provider. Powerful.
Yes.
All right, we cannot talk about e-commerce without talking about music now.
Yes.
Streaming is the future. This is a youth station. We get to host so many artists in studio.
Okay.
And streaming is actually the future, and people are making money off streaming.
Yes.
It's picking up in Kenya as well. But all right, before I ask my but part, you can tell me more about the streaming and what you guys think about streaming and what it has done to the musicians.
For me,
and the DJs,
I've learned through blockchain technology, all musicians, they can connect themselves with blockchain. Instead of them giving this, people call them brokers to sell their CDs, their work. Okay, they can integrate themselves with blockchain technology and use the cryptocurrency space to sell their work. And it will reduce this thing we call like delaying of payment, things like that. So it's like what Mr. 50 Cent did. He accepted Bitcoin for people to buy his work. You understand? The same to this gentleman on the PDD. He accepted cryptocurrency, Ethereum, to sell
Very serious business, man.
You understand? They made billions of money because of this industry, blockchain and cryptocurrency.
So it's very important to link the two.
Yeah.
All right. Another thing, there's a worry. I was listening to some podcast, and this particular person, I think is Eric Someone, is an old rapper. I used to be a fan of Eric Salmon back in the day. I don't know if he still makes music, but anyway, Eric Salmon was saying back in the day, the record label he was signed to had like 95 artists. And they made a profit of 900 million back then. Right now they have 4 artists. They made a profit of $1.1 billion. So he was trying to claim that within this as well, there's a lot of fraud going on.
Yeah.
Yes, because just check the skills. 95 artists, $900 million. 4 artists, $1.1 billion in profit.
Big.
Yes. So he was trying to claim there's a lot of fraud going on, as you go into these streaming platforms, as you go into e-commerce, the person at the top of the food chain is always the biggest winner. What do you guys have to say about this?
So before we go back, giving an answer on that one, the thing about this man way of thinking,
They had 98 people, they are 4. So with 98 and 4 now, you ask yourself, which media were they using to reach the customers?
Yes, they were selling hard copies back then.
Hard copies.
Yes.
But with 4 hard copies,
with 4 now, they're not selling hard
person to
copies
person.
anymore. They're
So
streaming, they're selling digital. They're selling them digitally.
So you see, there's a difference because here let me talk about when I go online in Kenya, we are talking about people, about 28 million people who can access internet. Which means I can share something today, I reach like 10 million people. I can decide to go hand in hand, per day I reach 1,000 people. So you can see the fracture of the number of the customers is different. Definitely online, I'm going to make more than offline.
Yes.
Because of the connection.
That's a fact. That's
Then
a fact.
with this issue of the chain, this issue of the chain is there everywhere. And issue of the chain always, the founders always get much benefit. Let me ask you a question. You are working here. Between you and your boss, who is making more?
The boss has to make more, obviously.
But who is here now working?
But maybe it's putting it.
So the chain of hazard is always that way. In any system.
There has to be
There should always be someone at the top.
That is what capitalism is anyway.
Yes.
All right. So, the name of the company is Crypto Alliance Lifestyle.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming to the studio to just shed some light into cryptocurrency and e-commerce in general. And yes, thank you for sharing this story with the youth out there. They really needed to hear this, especially on Tuesday, especially on Entrepreneurship Tuesday. But we can't end this without telling the people how they can get to access your services.
So to access us is very simple. On social media, connect with me on social media. Name is Eric W. Hissa on Facebook. Eric W. Hissa. Then on WhatsApp, you connect with me via this number 0728 98 7346. 0728 98 7346. That is the WhatsApp number. Then from there also you can connect with Kevin here on Facebook. He'll give you his details. Yes.
All right, you can share with us.
You can get me on Facebook by the name Kevin Joseph Ombura, or you can put Internet Lord Kevin. You'll get me direct from that name. My number is +254 7 200 236 55.
All right.
And we have a Facebook page, Crypto Alliance Lifestyle.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming through to YN in the morning, and we appreciate you guys. Yesterday you had a conference somewhere.
Yes, we had a very big conference at Alliance, the cathedral there. We had over 700 people who came to attend. Can imagine the meeting began at 1 and at 9 p.m. we were still on. People are not going on.
People want to learn.
People wanted to learn.
And people want to tap into
and we have
this
shared everything on the
e-commerce cake.
Facebook, on the Facebook account. And also something very important for us to note, we are in a very big campaign. In the last 3 months, we have covered over 41 countries, training them about this concept. So you know what happened in the past? When internet came, it passed us people in Africa. When technology comes, it also passes with. But with blockchain technology, we are rising at the same par with the world. So we need to embrace this thing because it's changing people's life. Yes.
And it should not get us off guard.
Exactly. It should not get us off guard. You know, in Africa, mostly us in Africa, we are being called the third world. But when you check on the planet, we only have one world. We are always behind in everything. But this is the time for us to embrace it.
All right. And technology is the future, and technology is what is going to save Africa.
Exactly.
And we have brilliant minds in Africa as well.
And when you talk about blockchain technology, that is just something that's coming up. But we have also another two biggest technologies coming up. We have artificial intelligence, and we also have what we call the hashgram. It is great.
And I can't help but notice that you have something on your wrist.
Yes.
This is an application of artificial intelligence. All right. Thank you very much for... Do I get to keep this?
You don't have to keep it.
All right.
You have to look on it.
So...
With that device, I can get alert of everything that is going on my body. If I get something like heart attack, before heart attack, I have to it will give me an alert on my phone.
So this is an application of artificial intelligence in the health.
It has got
for
sensor.
health.
If you turn it back, it has got a green sensor.
All right. This is very interesting. I think we can go on and on and on when it comes to talking about technology. I think I'll have to book you guys again for some reason. So when is the next conference?
The next conference will be on 28th.
28th.
This coming month.
Where? The venue?
But before that one, we'll have to meet with you.
All right. Thank you very much, guys, for coming. We have come to the end of the show. We are running out of time. The director is on my neck. So this has been another segment of Entrepreneurship Tuesday, and the topic of conversation was e-commerce. If you have not tapped into this, the future is here and money is here. Next week, we'll do this all over again, discuss matters, money, and legal tenders, as they like to call it. So, guys, thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you, and thank you for shedding some light into this crypto thing. So until tomorrow is Queen's Wednesday, guys. You don't want to miss that one. We have amazing talks hosted by Kalami Val herself, and today I'm representing for Kalami Val on every social media platform, and Hilda Wathithi on every social media platform as well. I go by the name of Barry Moses on every it's Barry Moore on every social media platform. It's been quite a ride, and I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. So until tomorrow, bye bye.